This question is for Beverly. The existing stock of affordable rental housing in Metro Vancouver region is aging, falling into disrepair, being converted or even demolished. What is your strategy for maintaining the current affordable rental housing stock?
The Green Party is committed to addressing this problem by, first of all, increasing the National Housing Co-Investment Fund by $750 million to build new builds over the next 10 years. And we will also increase the Canada Housing Benefit by $750 million for rental assistance. There will also be financing of non-profit organizations and cooperatives to build and restore quality housing for seniors, people with special needs, and low-income families. We're also proposing to modernize the financing of co-op housing and to declare housing infrastructure so that the Canada Infrastructure Bank can support provincial and municipal housing projects as well. And we also are proposing tax incentives for the construction of rental housing and tax credits for gifts of land and buildings for affordable housing.
Thank you. Randy, a recent study that the Vancouver Police Department commissioned indicated that the resources that are available are not adequate to meet needs of people who are experiencing mental health challenges. What will the Liberal government do to create additional opportunities for people to receive the health care that's necessary for them to move forward in their lives?
Sure. This is a big problem. My brother-in-law works for the VPD and continuously reminds me of that their job entails more of psychological and mental health rather than policing, and it's not what they're really trained or meant to do. We have given $7 billion, and for British Columbia, $687 million over the next 5 years in the last health accord a couple of years ago. So the provincial government has now been tooled and equipped with over $700 million to help in mental health issues, to help those that need it first. I personally think it was a big mistake in the 90s to close down Riverview and other mental health facilities, and since then we've never recovered from that. And I used to be able to walk down Hastings and have no issue, and now I see all the people that need help are unfortunately on that street and they're not getting that help. So I think the provincial government really needs to work hard and improve that situation, and we've given them the money. Now it's their turn to provide the services and provide the help they need.
This question is for Sarjeet. How will you ensure that we have money? This was presented by one of our audience members, so I'm going to read it as verbatim and maybe elaborate a little bit. How will you ensure that we have money to do all the spending and policies that are being presented tonight and by your platform?
That's a good question. I've worked my entire life in private sector, so there is a balancing act that comes with in an organization. You shift money from here and there. It's no different than being in a family. Some children need a little bit more help with certain areas, and some children don't. I come from a family of 5 siblings, so my dad always says 5 fingers. They're all different. Everyone gets different treatment depending on what they need. So I think financially, when you take that perspective, it's not difficult in the sense that there are going to be certain people. I'm a hard worker. Doesn't mean that when you take a little bit from my plate and you share it with someone that may not be in the same situation, I'm not losing, right? And I think that's what we have to look at as Canadians. The NDP basically says we have a balancing act. We're going to do that balancing act because private sector does it all the time. We do it in business all the time. We take from this, we put it over there, we make it work. Our policies can make it work. The only difference is we're bringing every Canadian into that fold.
This is another audience question for Harpreet. What are you going to do to rehabilitate homelessness, stop open drug use, and get people off of drugs? Because if you can do this, you're elected.
I agree.
Well, basically promises and promises, but how to fulfill these, that's what the most important thing is. We are all concerned about all these issues, but I believe until and unless we involve the community at large. So my plan is I'm going to divide my riding into different zones. And I'll be having constant town hall meetings where we sit down, talk about issues, and try to find solutions. Because everybody has something to give to us. And once we start imparting and involving the community, then things can be solved. So, drug issue, homelessness, or other issues, nothing will get solved if only speeches are made. First of all, that integrity, values, ethics, which are the foundation of any society. This is what should be seen in a politician. Because I'm from you only, and I know, being a journalist, what our issues are. So I'll be involving the community and coming forward and getting things done. Thank you.
Thank you. This question is for Annie. Again, another